Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. It's Laggy Jim. I'm going to be finishing up Portal today. If any of you have watched the other videos, I've been doing a playthrough of a great old game that came out on Xbox 360 and PC. But yeah, it was called Portal, and Portal was great. Hope you've enjoyed the videos that I've posted so far. Um, yeah, we're going to finish up Portal today. All right. All right. As a quick recap, for those of you that may not remember, we've been going through all of the test chambers, and we were promised cake at the end. Turns out the cake was a lie, and we were to be baked. Thought that earlier in the game when the creepy computer lady said, "And you will be baked." Maybe she was just misspeaking. Nah, she was gonna bake us. Possibly turn us into cake? Don't really know. Regardless, now we are trapped in here. As you guys can see, there's some pretty good thing. Let's give this a go. Ooh, it's close. Just didn't get it. Things fall apart. So good there.
Hello? Where are you? I know you're there. I can feel you here. Hello? The reason I'm staring at this, if you guys don't understand, it's talking about a comparison between Black Mesa and Aperture. Aperture is the place where we're at right now, because she said a few times, like, Aperture Science, blah, 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 blah. Black Mesa is where Half-Life starts. So, this ties to Half-Life. basically, that was a room full of a few Easter eggs. You can see I picked up that one clipboard. There's a chicken.
What are you doing? You haven't escaped, you know. You're not even going the right way. Hello? Is anyone there?
The game is on. Oh. Oh.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
Uh-oh. Somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you.
Still somewhere?
Spread it. Oh. And I mean, I'm running through this quickly because I know how to do this.
You're not even going the right way. Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going where you think you're going.
This is still...
Womp, womp, womp. Okay, let's try that again.
You should have turned left. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh. And laugh. And laugh. Oh, well, maybe we'll look back.
And drop. Would you really help like you're alone? Seriously. It's not bother.
Activated. Target lost. Help. Shutting. Who's there? Please put me down. Hello. Stop shooting hard feelings.
Stop shooting.
Target lost. Good night. Is anyone there? I'm still searching.
Shit.
Sleep apnea.
You're not a good person. You know that, right? Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
There you are. Target lost. Searching. Who are you? Hey, it's me. I don't hate you.
Barely got it.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you. I'm going to kill you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
This chair doesn't scream. Walking through the sewers. That's what the beginning sounds like. It's so weird.
Put me down.
It's highly unlikely to land Vito.
Hey. Who's there?
to go shoot the blue one on the floor, come out this orange. I'm gonna go back through it and into a blue one. But what I gotta do in the meantime, in midair, is shoot another orange one on top of this one, so that I'll be flung back out. Over there. Now, I could just shoot the orange one up there, but I can't really hit it until I get some height from this. Like, if I had a way to hit this, like, on top right away, then I'd be good to go. So. Try that again. Okay, let's try it again. Go, go, go. Got it that time. Boys and girls.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow. I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone. Do you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now. Okay, fine. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me. That's beyond. You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that aperture science thing, we don't know what it does, into an aperture science emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that. Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. Oh, that core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lay down in front of a rocket. Trust me. It'll be a lot less painful.
Gotcha.
Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking on it. It made sure to stick in sense.
Where are we going?
Nice job, bro. You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. Curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. I just like to contact you given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to.
Eggs,
I
1 cup
invited your best friend
semi-sweet
from
chocolate
Cake.
chips,
Of
3/4
course,
cup
he couldn't come
butter
because
or
you were
margarine,
virgin.
1
All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personal file. Unlikable. Liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable.
Terrible things.
Neurotoxin. So deadly. The deadly was in massive sarcasm quote. I could take a bath in this stuff, put it on cereal, rub it right into my eyes. Honestly, it's not deadly at all.
To me.
You, on the other hand, are going to find its deadliness a lot less funny. Who's gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You. Look, you're wasting your time. You won't have a lot of years. What's your point anyway? So valuable. Well then, the last thing you want to do is certainly. I have the bed scan and currently left up in case something terrible happens to you. Which it's just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you on. That's you. That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including this thing. You're not smart. You're not a scientist. You're not a doctor. You're not even a... You're not... Things have changed since the last
Looks like I don't have a choice. As you can see the name over there to the left. Can't really see the first letter, but the name of that robot is GLaDOS. And if you listen to her voice carefully enough, that voice actress actually gets a pretty good deal of work. If you ever saw the movie Pacific Rim, her voice was in that.
Looks like GLaDOS has a few backup cores.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive.
Hence the name of this game, Portal Still
I'm
Alive.
not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, that chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look up there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run. There is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
Creepy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Portal. As you see, it's completely possible to beat in about, I mean, if you add up the time I played, a little over an hour and a half, let's say an hour and 40 minutes. So, put it at 100 minutes. If anybody else out there thinks you know, can, on your first playthrough, get 100 minutes, I would love to see that. You know, even with maybe seeing this video first, it'd be pretty hard to get in 100 minutes. But it's a really fun game. It's really, like I said, innovative. That portal mechanic is a lot of fun. And especially, it takes a little bit of getting used to because it's so innovative. A little bit of background about the game, if you're curious into how they do that portal mechanic, if you understand anything about like programming or anything, it might be kind of difficult to just put the player from one point to another like that. So, based on where you place portals, they are literally making a new room on the adjacent side of that portal. So, while to us, excuse me, while to us, the gamer, it looks like you're just going, you know, in and around the same room. You're technically going into different versions of the same room. So almost like the room gets cloned or something each time you shoot the portal. So that's how they achieve that, in case you're wondering. Other than that, there's like background to all the people that we saw or even hinted at in this game. Excuse me one second. Sorry about that. Anyways, so the character that we are, obviously, it was, you saw this chick with black hair. Her name is Chell, Chell, and she is a test subject and hinted at that probably an android. Not really sure, but obviously a somewhat living, a living, obviously, test subject, but they were sort of, we woke up in this pod, so it's like, it's kind of weird. Anyways, and the person that was sort of like writing help and the cake is a lie, and had all that weird crap all over the place in those little like hidey holes that we found throughout the game. That person's name is Ratman. Not a very original name, but I believe that's his last name. And he actually had a first name, and he worked at Aperture Science, and he survived all of the neurotoxin, getting released. So, obviously, as you see, the whole thing is that GLaDOS is this computer doing science, and she murdered the entire facility. And now she's just a sufficient AI, completely sufficient robot running the facility on her own, doing her own science. Which was a super creepy thought, especially since, we were in these huge, rooms at some point. So it's like, how big is this facility? It really, really, really makes you wonder. So, to all that point, the next game that I'll be doing is Portal 2, which will answer some of these questions and delves way deeper into Aperture Science and GLaDOS. And yeah, it's a much longer game too. Portal 2, it won't be possible for me to do in 3, 30, 40-minute videos. That's not going to be possible at all. It's a much longer game. So, anyways, thank you guys again very much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed Portal. Hope it makes you want to go play it. But thanks again for tuning in. This is Laggy Jim.